The Dark Fleet, secret human colonies beyond the moon. For decades, whispers have circulated through the corridors of conspiracy forums, declassified files, and insider testimonies about a shadowy alliance operating far beyond Earth's atmosphere. A fleet so secret that even most of humanity's top space agencies remain unaware of its existence. This alleged organization is known as the Dark Fleet, a covert interstellar armada said to be controlled by breakaway human factions and extraterrestrial allies, with bases on the Moon, Mars, and deep within the asteroid belt. Could it be possible that while the world gazes at NASA's rockets and SpaceX's missions, a parallel space empire has already been thriving beyond the Moon? Origins of the Dark Fleet. The story of the Dark Fleet begins during the final years of World War II, when the Nazi regime became obsessed with advanced propulsion technologies and the occult. Declassified intelligence and rumored documents from Operation Paperclip, the U.S. initiative to bring German scientists to America, suggest that research into anti-gravity craft was underway as early as 1943. These projects were allegedly codenamed Haunebu and Vril. According to some secret space program whistleblowers, Nazi scientists succeeded in building the first prototype of a disc-shaped craft capable of limited anti-gravity lift. However, with the fall of the Third Reich, many of these scientists and their designs either vanished or were secretly absorbed by the U.S. and Soviet Union during the post-war scramble for advanced technology. This secret alliance allegedly partnered with non-human intelligences, perhaps from Aldebaran or Draco star systems, trading human cooperation and resources for alien propulsion and energy technologies. These technologies became the backbone of what insiders now call the Dark Fleet, a militarized, expansionist organization operating outside Earth's political boundaries. According to reports from alleged insiders like Corey Goode, the Dark Fleet operates in collaboration with a reptilian extraterrestrial empire known as the Draco, and their mission is simple: control, conquest, and resource extraction across the solar system and beyond. Bases beyond the Moon. The Moon has long been a subject of fascination and secrecy. Astronauts from the Apollo missions have reported unusual lights, structures, and unexplained radio silence periods during their time on the lunar surface. Some even claim that NASA's Apollo program was abruptly ended after astronauts allegedly encountered unknown craft and installations on the far side of the Moon. This is precisely where the Dark Fleet is said to have built its first lunar fortress, an enormous base beneath the crater-scarred surface of the Moon's dark side, shielded from Earth's observation and satellite tracking. The base supposedly serves as both a command center and a launch hub for missions deeper into space. From there, the fleet expanded to Mars, constructing underground colonies within lava tubes and canyons. These colonies, according to the accounts of secret space program insiders, are self-sufficient, powered by zero-point energy reactors, and inhabited by both human soldiers and civilian scientists. More astonishing are claims that mining operations in the asteroid belt provide the fleet with raw materials, metals, ice, and rare isotopes to sustain its growth. The operations are said to be so advanced that entire asteroids have been hollowed out to serve as mobile stations or ships. The fleet itself. Descriptions of the Dark Fleet's ships vary, but many testimonies describe them as massive, black, triangular or cigar-shaped vessels, equipped with gravity-manipulating drives capable of faster-than-light travel. Unlike the sleek designs of popular science fiction, these ships are described as brutal and industrial, resembling floating fortresses rather than elegant spacecraft. Some reports even claim that the TR-3B Astra, the infamous anti-gravity aircraft rumored to be developed by the U.S. Air Force, was merely a prototype derived from Dark Fleet technology, a public-facing experiment compared to the real interstellar craft kept hidden. The Dark Fleet allegedly operates under strict military hierarchy, with ranks, uniforms, and insignia reminiscent of old Earth militaries. Soldiers, scientists, and engineers are recruited from Earth through covert programs, sometimes without full consent or awareness of what they are joining. Once integrated, they are bound by memory suppression technologies and lifetime secrecy oaths. Interaction with other space programs. The idea of the Dark Fleet doesn't exist in isolation. Within the broader secret space program, SSP, theory, several other factions are said to operate in space. Solar Warden, allegedly a U.S.-led defensive fleet protecting the solar system. The Interplanetary Corporate Conglomerate, ICC, focused on exploiting off-world resources. The Alliance, a group attempting to expose the truth and bring secret technologies to humanity. Among these, the Dark Fleet is considered the most aggressive, often operating outside the solar system entirely, in conjunction with alien empires. Their goal, some claim, is to expand human presence through conquest, not diplomacy. Evidence, or just myth? Critics argue that there is no verifiable evidence for the existence of such a fleet. NASA and other space agencies categorically deny the possibility, citing the immense logistical, economic, and technological challenges involved in creating off-world colonies. Mainstream scientists point out that no credible satellite or telescope data has ever detected such massive constructs or ships. However, supporters of the theory counter that secrecy itself is the greatest weapon of such programs. They argue that black-budget military spending, unaccounted trillions of dollars, and classified aerospace projects, like those managed by Lockheed Martin Skunk Works, hint at a hidden infrastructure already capable of supporting advanced space operations. Furthermore, strange phenomena, like the Black Knight satellite, unidentified craft near the moon, and unexplained signals from deep space, are often cited as indirect evidence of these hidden fleets. Why the secrecy? If the dark fleet truly exists, why keep it hidden? Theories abound. Some believe that Earth's governments fear mass panic and loss of control if the truth of interstellar colonization were revealed. Others argue that the fleet's existence represents a separate branch of humanity, one that no longer identifies with Earth, and thus has no interest in returning. There's also a darker interpretation, that the fleet serves as a human arm of a galactic empire, enforcing agendas not entirely of our making. In this view, secrecy isn't just to protect us. It's to prevent us from knowing that we're no longer in charge of our destiny. The final frontier of secrecy. Whether the Dark Fleet is a factual covert operation, a myth born from Cold War paranoia, or a psychological smokescreen to hide advanced military research, one thing is certain. It represents the ultimate dream and fear of humankind. The idea that we are not only exploring the stars, but already living among them, in shadows and silence. As new private space missions and telescopic technologies begin to uncover more about our cosmic neighborhood, the question grows harder to ignore. Are we really alone out there? Or are some of us already home among the stars?